Clark's Pet presents Sweatiest Drops number 11 through 16. Number 16 is Lucky Landing. As you can tell, I'm having tons of problems right now with my internet for whatever reason. Not sure if it's the weather. I got to figure out what's going on. I might have to get a new provider. It's so bad. But, so I see myself a sniper right there. Not an ideal first weapon, but it's a good one to have. I'm having a, you see, it wouldn't pick up the thing. Got myself some ghost bombs. I've been starting to pick up the ghost bombs because actually they are very, very helpful, but getting some ammo. But as you can see, my internet's having major issues right now. And then go up here and get this chest. But I really like Lucky Landing. It's a nice little spot. Not a lot of people use it. It's a really good thing. Right in a second here, there's going to be a person coming around the corner. There she is right there. So there's no damage there, and I don't know what is going on. My guy's skipping around all over the place. I can't see anything. It doesn't put down a wall when it's supposed to. What the hell? Sorry for the bad word. I was upset. Anyways, here is the John Wick's house. Obviously, there's somebody in here. I can hear him. I can see little footsteps on my sound thing. Takes me a while. I'm like, okay, where is this person at? Let's get some ammo. Maybe help me out here. Not up top. I figure I know exactly where they're at. I was totally right. And bam. Good night, buddy. But John Wick's house is a nice little place. It's just outside of Paradise. Has like 3-4 chests in it. And you can oftentimes just run right into Paradise, have a full loadout. Okay, so here's Lonely Lodge. I hardly ever land at Lonely Lodge. I just hate it. Sorry, you can hear my son in the background. But just not a big fan of Lonely Lodge at all. This does have a challenge with it. Like, so there's a lot more people at Lonely Lodge than normal because there's a challenge with this and getting all those chests. And so I'm just trying to get chests. But about right now, I heard somebody. So I'm trying to figure out where this person is. I realize they're up. Check right here. They're not right there. I hear them to my right. So I turn around and they're right there. It takes forever to line up though. So I hit her for at least 100. So she has no things. And I should have got into further cover before I did that. But oh well. It didn't allow me time enough to do that. And maybe put down a wall. Bad choice. And I died because I tried to be cute. Number 14 is the block. Once again, I don't hardly land here because I have a hard time at the block because I try to figure out where to go. You know. Anyways, I'm just not a big fan of when they shift things around. I see myself a good gun there, a couple good guns. I decided to start with a block. Okay, this is later on the thing. I've done some looting, and there's a guy right there. You can see his little white spot. And he starts shooting at me in just a second. But I can't see him yet. I don't know where he's at. He lasers me, and like, I still didn't see him on that. He must have been hanging off the outside of it. Anyways, I start hearing him right around me. Just kind of watching for me, and I can't see him for whatever reason. I can hear him. And that was actually him running away. But I don't see him anywhere. It's the craziest freaking thing. He just disappeared. And, you know, nothing really eventful happened the rest of that game. So the next one is the Viking Village. And this one is number 13, Viking Village. I'm pretty high, so get a little drop here. One thing that's nice about landing on high places, elevated places, is that you can just get a really clean drop. And you don't have to worry about dropping in on them, because you can just make it really, really nice. This is a good place that you either want to drop here or the boat, where you can get some good loot right off the bat. I already had a pistol, so I didn't need that one. You know, a gray assault is okay for your first weapon. I'll take it. So, you know, I got a gray assault and a green submachine gun, which is what I still have later in the game, where I'm collecting wood, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, barely misses. So I'm having a hard time spotting these guys when I get sniped at. And I see him right there on the top. Anyways, he gets in his ball, or this might be someone else. But I was a toast. Should have built right there. I don't know what I was thinking. I gotta think and start building better. Okay, number 12 is Polar Peak. And this right now also has the challenge of collecting chests. There's a lot of people here. You can see that guy try to drop on the top, and I was like, you know, I'm not going to fight you up here. I'm just going to go, and he has a gun, so I'm, you know, I don't stand a chance there. So I just come over here. There's 2 chests over in this area. Normally, there's only 1 this time, but I got myself a tactical assault. I got a health. Get the chest there. So I have a pretty good loadout. Dude, you never pass up dualies. And I can hear the chest. Normally I wouldn't necessarily go for it, but I'm like, you know what, let's do that today. Okay, so I come up here, and I know I only have a minute before they come after me. I'm going to come on this side, and I'm expecting them to come and look at the... Man, I get 3 shots off, take a lot of damage, but luckily I have a crap ton of shields. I have these 2, and they end up going around by the one where I drop the dualies and filling that up as well. Okay, now this I want to show you as a way to use the slipstream. So I go right here, put down the launch pad, and I try to get all the way over to the slipstreams. And I actually get pretty lucky. I'm just barely avoid the storm. But I will say the slipstreams has taken anything that's even close to slipstreams, and it has made it so it's like it is very, very hot and sweaty. So it's anything that's anything by the slipstreams gets sweaty pretty quickly. Especially Fatal. Fatal is now gone from being like someplace in the middle of nowhere to something that's always getting hit, because people just jump out of the slipstream and you know, fight you out of nowhere, because they have a pretty good advantage, because if it's hard to target somebody. The closer they are, it's even harder and harder. You know, I'm always seeing people through here. I don't usually stop anymore, just because it's, you know, there's those 2 people, you know, shooting at that thing. which, you know, those mini supply drops are kind of cool. I can't remember their official name right now, but I decided to go up the side. I see a person. I don't know if you saw that person. There's a person right there, and so I decided to jump out and see if I can get them. Actually, this is a different one. I was thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of the next one. I get shot up by another sniper. Get from the wrong direction. This time I finally see him. They come out the side, and I'm not fast enough. And they got me. Bonus is the dance club. Now the dance club is a little bit run down. There's no longer any music. But the chests are all still there, so it's not a bad place to loot, because there can be two chests up top, a chest right there, a chest in the upstairs room, and a chest in the bathroom, and then a chest in the bar. So that's the potential of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so chests. It's really not a bad deal. You can almost loot up entirely just from the dance club, and have a fairly good loadout. Not just that, but there's I always come through here and get this metal. Metal is so important end game and mid game. And just loot up a little bit here, and they usually go to the other factories. It's not as big as it used to be when there was the other two factories before the polar, Arctic wind came. And this is later. I saw that guy go right there, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna push. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to push. What I should have done is right here, I should have built 90s. But then I missed and I fell in there. And once I fell in there and gave it the high ground, that's when I was toast. That shield took away my thing. That was ugly, ugly fight. And my favorite place lately is Shifty Shafts. So right here, I hear someone drop for a second. And then I was like, wait a second, where's this person at? I hear him right there. And I decided to go after him a little bit and just kind of run the chase. Which the funny thing is, they're kind of doing the same thing with me. Now, if you hear the metal, you know they're downstairs. That's the key with the Shifty Shafts, because there's not really any metal. I guess there is metal upstairs too, but that person's doing exactly what I'm doing. Okay, see him right there? I'm like, okay, now I know where they're at. Don't want to really step on the metal. It's too big of a giveaway. And blammo. Not a bad kill. I don't know why they didn't shield up or anything. It was weird. Anyways, later that game, once again, doing the slipstream. This is what I was thinking about, where it came out of nowhere, but this happens a lot. I write the slipstream. I see a vending machine right there by the light post. I was like, you know what? That's gold vending machine. It's worth it. If I can get a gold scar, man, that's way worth it. So I head back. I got my shotgun because that way it's easier to kill people if they come out and land on top of me. Which is what this person does right there. He's like, but I take care of business first. However, it left me in a weakened condition, and I got killed right after. Anyways, this has been the Sweatiest Drops. Thank you for watching Clark Spent. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll catch you again next time.